Good morning, everyone. Now the floor is open.
好，请北区中间这位穿咖啡色上衣的女记者提问。
谢谢主持人，刘部长您好，我是新华社记者。
Morning, Minister Liu. I am from Xinhua News Agency. One key topic for this year's two sessions is to review the 15th five-year plan. Transport is a pillar industry of our development. So during the 15th five-year plan period, what's going to be the major measure for transport system building? Thank you for your question. During the 14th five-year plan period, under the leadership of CPC Central Committee with Comrade Xi Jinping as its core, the establishment of China's comprehensive transport system made breakthroughs. And we have taken a solid step forward towards building China into a strong transport power. And there are three main areas. First, infrastructure. In the past 5 years, we saw the largest investment and the biggest effort in building the network. The 8 corridors, the comprehensive transport system has completed over 90% of its targets. Secondly, transport services for passenger and cargo and oil transport, we rank among the top in the world in terms of the major indexes. For example, the port's throughput account for 1/3 of the world's total. For delivery number, we have registered over 200 billion. For 12 years in a row, China ranked number 1 in the world. Third, technological equipment. The level of modernization has been greatly boosted. For example, the C119 aircraft carried over 4 million passengers. And for the automated ports, they are also leading the way in the world in terms of the level of automation. And as to the plan for the 15th five-year plan period, during the 2 sessions, we reviewed the plan, specifically laying out the measures about improving the modernized comprehensive transport system. And we dedicated efforts to the 6 major projects about building that comprehensive transport system. As to implementation, the most significant measure is about one network and 4 measures. The One Network refers to the establishment of a high-quality national comprehensive transport system. In details, for one thing, we must be committed to increasing the increment. Especially, we must further raise the 90% of the main framework to over 95% of completion and coverage. And for another, we must improve the stock volume, especially for those long-serving, low-quality transport infrastructure with less level of safety. We must upgrade them. As to the 4 priorities, we must highlight integration and safety level, the improvement of intelligence level, and green development. For example, first, integration. The priorities will be given to the cross-regional, cross-sector integration with diversified methodologies. For example, for traveling, the metropolis intercity transport efficiency improvement must be carried out so that nationwide, the 1-hour commuting region must be able to cover a larger population. As to logistics, we have a multi-city joint transport system. And within 1 hour, we must improve the efficiency of transition. Second, the level of safety must be elevated. Especially, priorities must be given to the loopholes of safety areas. And we must be able to improve the overall safety level of transport system. Every year, the flood may damage the roads at the distance of 120,000 kilometers. During the 15th five-year plan period, Road Safety Resilience Improvement Project will be continued. We will carry out the road and bridge safety operation improvement plan so that all the bridges, the roads will have dynamic development while ensuring safety. Third, digitalization and intelligence improvement. The key will be about implementing the AI Plus campaign and the development of intelligent transport. In the next 5 years, we will take comprehensive measures to implement AI Plus road inspection scenarios with scaling up. For the intelligent ports, intelligent navigation, we will try to improve the intelligence level. Fourth, green development and transition. As is known to all, transportation operation is the main area for emission control, with a contribution ratio of about 10% of the nation's total. During the next 5 years, we will aim at the carbon peaking and carbon neutrality goals and push forward the zero carbon corridor development and station establishment. The new energy ships and vessels and vehicles will be applied on a larger scale, including those equipment. In the future, the 15th five-year plan will be put onto the ground, and the transport plan version will be also bolstered. Thank you.
Next question, please.
部长你好，我是四川广播电视台四川观察的记者。
With Sichuan TV and Media Group, so transportation is an important means for guaranteeing the well-being of people. So what measures will be taken to ensure a better well-being of the people? Transportation provides services to millions of families and has close connection with people's work and life. So I would like to provide a group of statistics in terms of cross-region travels. Nationally, on a daily basis, on high-speed roads, 30 million vehicles are traveling, cars are traveling, and about 2 million are taking the civil aviation flights. In terms of the intercity travels, nationally speaking, on a daily basis, about 100 million people are taking the subway to travel to work, and about 1 million are taking the buses, 100 million are taking the buses, and another 100 million are taking the e-hailing cars or taxis. In terms of the delivery services, on a daily basis, we collect 550 million packages, and on a daily basis, each person would receive 3 packages on a weekly basis. These statistics has close connection to people's daily lives, which means that transportation serves a fundamental function in terms of service and the improvement of the well-being of the people. So we will keep Comrade Xi Jinping's words at heart. We prioritize the urgencies and emergencies raised by the people. So we will take measures from the following 3 aspects. First, we will focus on travels in general in order to ensure a more smooth traveling of the people. We will strengthen our responsibilities in this regard. To be more specific, we have 3 focuses. First, we will focus on building of a service platform to facilitate travels. We have cultivated this express trains to the scenic spots and also express flights across the regions. And also we will optimize the system for passenger vehicles leasing. Second, we will strengthen the connection services for transport so as to facilitate travels. We need to leverage our comprehensive advantages in transport, especially the connection between flights and trains and roads and airports. So in the future, we will have more one-time service that can provide the passengers with multiple flights or travel times. And 3, we will prioritize the travels during special time, such as holidays and vacations, with very big volume of passengers. That is especially the Spring Festival, the Labor Day, as well as the national holidays. So the numbers of passengers were usually double compared to the average level. We could see that the numbers of passengers travel through the high-speed railway as well as the roads will increase by a large margin during these special holidays. Therefore, we have to make comprehensive plans and guard against possible risks so as to facilitate people's travel and make sure that the travels are smooth and safe. Second, we will focus on the small details, such as the improvement of the service sector on high-speed roads. And currently, we have already built more than 4,200 service sectors. So on average of one service sector will be set up every 50 kilometers, and we will focus on the improvement of the quality of these service stations. We will first improve the e-charging station services, and now the rate of coverage has already reached 98.8%. And this year, we will be increasing the level of power supply in these e-charging stations so as to ease the pressure, especially during the holidays. Second, we will also be renovating the toilets of the service areas so that more aging population can have access to stalls, to And third, we will also be providing better services to the truck drivers and also the drivers of the large lorries. We have been building the better service sector to the truck drivers and lorry drivers and provide free services such as bathing, dining, and resting. So we call this service the homes of the truck drivers. We will ensure that the truck drivers can have access to hot food, hot water, and hot baths during their long-distance travels. 3, we will also focus on the building of transportation system in rural areas to better service the rural revitalization projects. According to the instructions of General Secretary Xi Jinping, the rural work and the building of infrastructure is very important. Since the 18th National Congress, we have already allocated more than 550 million yuan that can, in terms of transportation infrastructure, to benefit more than 500 million farmers. So the roads at the rural areas become roads of happiness and prosperity in the rural areas. During the 15th five-year plan, we will continue our efforts into promoting high-quality development in the rural areas. And we will focus more on the building and maintenance as well as operation of the rural roads and transport, and so as to increase the level of integration in the rural areas. Thank you.